In our latest series, Manitoba's professional chefs try some out-of-the-box flavor combinations. Pumpkin spices in all lattes and sweater weather. Today, we're answering the question, can you pumpkin spice it? I'll be the judge of that. Let's crank up the fall flavor and dive into this pumpkin spice throwdown. I'm Gordon Bailey. I'm a professional chef and culinary instructor. I've been developing recipes, creating restaurant menus, and pushing the limits for close to 30 years, and I love tackling something unexpected in the kitchen. You, the Great Taste viewers, have challenged me to taste some wild food combos, and now I'll crown the winners and the losers. Stick around because some of these combinations may shock you, including sandwich with pumpkin spice mayo. We believe every ingredient tells a story, and thanks to sponsors like Manitoba Pork and the Manitoba Oat Growers Association, we get to help tell those stories. Let us know in the comments what you'd like to see us use in our next challenge, or join us on Instagram for weekly polls. You pick the ingredients, we tackle the chaos. So first up, I'm going to try spiced pumpkin tart with candied bacon. Okay, this could work. Let's see. Oh, I think this is definitely gonna work. Gonna get a little slice off here. Oh, that caramel looks ooey gooey. That bacon looks crunchy. Oh, I can't wait to try this. Silky, smooth, with a crunchy bacon surprise. Can you pumpkin spice it? Yes, you can. Definitely worth a try. That candied bacon puts us over the top for me. If you want to make that candied bacon, check out the tutorial, links below. I highly advise it. Did you know that Winnipeg is the bacon capital of Canada? Here in Winnipeg, we process 25 million kilograms of bacon annually. That's enough to fill about 20 Olympic-sized swimming pools. The pork sector contributes $2.3 billion to the provincial economy, creates 22,000 jobs, and helps Manitoba communities grow and prosper. Okay, that was delicious. So let's try another. What do we got here? Pumpkin spiced chickpeas. I love a roasted chickpea as a crunchy little snack, but I'm not sure about the flavor combination here. Okay, all right. Can you pumpkin spice it? Not bad. I'd make them better by adding a little bit of heat, but these are definitely a winner. A portable snack or a salad topping with a hint of seasonal spice? I'm in. Okay, so I tried a few of your suggestions, but now my wheels are turning and I'm thinking of other ways we can use pumpkin spice. How about we make some pumpkin spice oatmeal? This recipe calls for pumpkin pie spice, and instead of buying it at the store, I'd rather make my own. So, pumpkin spice is really just a mix of ground ginger, nutmeg, cinnamon, and cloves. Making your own is quick and gives you a chance to play around with the proportions if you like the flavor of one spice more than the others. So, for mine, I'm gonna go with my cinnamon, my ginger, my clove, and of course my nutmeg. Now, I have to say, my own likes and dislikes for pumpkin pie spice, or pumpkin spice in general, is I like to keep the nutmeg and the clove just to a minimum because it can really overpower the spice itself. But once again, you gotta do what you like. So I'm gonna mix this up, and my pumpkin pie spice is ready to go. So this is just basic oatmeal with the addition of our pumpkin spice, and of course, we need some pureed pumpkin in there. So I'm gonna go with our pureed pumpkin. This also helps you adjust the consistency of your oatmeal as well. I always like to season with a little bit of salt. We're gonna go with our pumpkin spice mixture. Now how much you add is gonna be really up to you. I like mine with a bit of robust spiciness. We're gonna just fold that in. Bring that up to temperature. And then I'm just gonna finish with a little bit of cream. But feel free to use a non-dairy product, oat milk, etc. Pumpkin is super nutritious, but did you know oats are also a superfood? Consumption of oats reduces the risk of heart disease and cholesterol. They're high in fiber, protein, and a good source of calcium, making them a great addition to your diet if you're dealing with or trying to prevent diabetes or osteoporosis. Okay, this looks ready to go. Let's dive in and give it a try. I really do believe this one here, though, is kind of a no-brainer. Pumpkin, oats, spice. What else do you need? Give this a try here. That is a no-brainer. There's like angels doing a harp solo in my mouth or something. This is a pumpkin spice faux show. Now I want to try something really outside the box. How about a sandwich with pumpkin spice mayo? That's pretty unexpected, but I think it could work. So, what I want to do first is take my pumpkin spice blend, mix it into my mayonnaise. This is a homemade mayonnaise, but by all means, you can use any store-bought mayonnaise for this application. I'm gonna mix that in. It's starting to look, actually, it looks super delicious. The colors are nice in there. Let's see how it actually tastes though. So we'll go with, I think, pretty safe to say, let's go one layer of the mayo right now. Okay, we'll go with a little bit of lettuce, classic sandwich combinations. Go with a little bit of tomato. I'm going to use some cheese, in this case some Havarti cheese, a nice soft cheese to go with this sandwich. Probably a little bit of onions. And then of course we need a meat. So I figured this is a pretty unexpected combination, but let's go with something that might be considered a bit safe with this. And we're just going to take some nice shaved turkey on here. Okay, top your sandwich up, give it a cut, and we're going to see if this works. Here goes nothing. Okay, pumpkin spice mayo. Can you pumpkin spice it? You know, it's not all that bad. The spice flavors kind of work with the turkey. I think we added some cranberries, walnuts. I think you got a nice little seasonal sandwich here on the go. I'm going to say you can pumpkin spice your mayo, but only for a few select applications. I'm going in for another bite. Thanks for spending time with us today in the Great Taste Kitchen. We hope these pumpkin spice recipes got you excited for cozy season. Don't let anyone shame you for your love of pumpkin spice. These recipes were bedazzling badass and anything but basic. Check out the links to the recipes below and try them at home this fall. If you make that delicious candied bacon, here's another way to use it. And before you go, make sure to subscribe and tap that notification bell. We have a Halloween themed tasting and reaction video coming your way next Friday.